Ads over. Ads are over, right? Anyway, hello, magandang araw, my magandang Cannibal Mermaid VTuber. We're supposed to play the DLC of the Castlevania DLC of Vampire Survivors today. But what happened is we still don't have the code. Ouch, the mic is hitting my eye. We still don't have the code for Vampire Survivors. Well, we have the game. We have the previous DLC. We just don't have the latest DLC because this is what happened. Okay, full disclosure. I applied to get to stream the latest DLC of Vampire Survivors. It's a pretty easy pick and play game. Um, that I've been playing since 20. When was this released? I know I bought the game when it released and then had to reformat it, so now I'm on a new save file. But yeah, so I've been playing this game for a while. I applied to be a content creator for the latest DLC, just to check if they'll give me a code. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. At least I tried. I got an email I believe it was yesterday, 1 a.m. yesterday, from Chris Wingfield Bennett of Future Friends Games, and he just commented, "Hey, this is just to confirm you're in our list of um, people who will give a Steam code for the latest DLC, which will be sent out to you on launch day. Today is launch day, it's October 31, and the DLC just released like an hour ago. But anyway, the email goes, we're sorry we can't send access earlier. This is out of our control. Ours, Future Friends being the game's publisher and Fonkles being the developer. So something's there. I don't know what it is. I'm still gonna play Vampire Survivors because I love this game. But yeah, we don't have the DLC like I said we would. Hello, babe. Hi. So yeah, anyway, I'm just explaining Vampire Survivors. Don't have the latest DLC. What we do have, what we do have is oh, wrong, wrong thing. What we do have in Vampire Survivors is the Among Us DLC. I actually have all the DLCs except for the latest one, which just released today. The DLCs are pretty cheap. It's like right now the past few DLCs are on sale for like 62 pesos each. The latest one is 120. The only reason why I'm not buying it yet is because if I do get the code, sayang yung code. So, welcome to Asian Cheapery, the game. I'm gonna play a few rounds. I don't know. Hi guys, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I haven't unlocked anyone yet, everyone yet. I haven't played the Guns DLC that much. I played the Among Us DLC. Somehow, somehow it's fun. Haven't played. Oh my god, is that Guts? Bakit may Among Us? Kasi may Among Us DLC. Actually, what happened before was, I applied to be a content creator for the Among Us DLC. That's why I'm on the list of people that could receive the latest DLC, which wala pa rin yung email. I applied for the Among Us because, haha, what the fuck, Among Us DLC? What the hell? In Vampire Survivors? So what happened was, they gave me a code like, yes, you can play Among Us, the Among Us DLC. Tell people that you're playing Among Us. Tell your followers you're playing Among Us, the Among Us DLC of Vampire Survivors. I don't really play Among Us, guys. Masama akong tao, hindi ko dapat pinag-a-Among Us. Um, so I received the code. I received this DLC for free. Pero sakto when it got released, may bagyo sa Pilipinas. There was a huge storm. We didn't have electricity for like a whole week. So I actually wasn't able to stream this. So, but I have it. Now I have it. And not gonna lie, the Among Us DLC has convinced me that if it wasn't for how people play it, yeah, sure, you can add me on Steam. Wait lang, how do I get my Steam code? If it wasn't for the way people play it, I would be 100% convinced that Among Us is indeed a horror game. It's a horror game. Wait lang How do I'll just post my code my friend code, my Steam friend code on Discord. View friends list. Add a friend. I feel like Delix kapag dito ko siya ginawa on Steam eh. On stream. I'll put it on Discord. App. App. Where's my Discord? Uh-oh. Okay, it's on the video games channel. Hello, Pixie the Slime. Welcome. Welcome. We still don't have the Castlevania DLC. Still waiting for the email from the developers. So, from the publishers. So, right now we're playing the Among Us DLC. Ayun no, may Jeff Friendster is waiting your response as a friend on Steam. Hold up. What do I add? Oh, okay. Akala ko sa maling window lumabas. I thought everyone saw my friends list. Pending invites. Accept. Gagi yung show sa Dragon Ball. Right? It's fine. I'm playing the. Have you heard about Among Us? I'm not. I mean, listen. The Among Us DLC is fun. I judged it so hard when it got released. Like, why the fuck would you release an Among Us DLC? But 100% convinced that Among Us is a horror game now. I'm just unlocking the last person from Among Us. But yes, also supposed topic of this stream was Filipino monsters, but work so much overtime at work that I wasn't able to prepare the slideshow. So, during my Vampire Survivors Addictions era, which is super recent, I ended up thinking, huh, what if what if the Philippines was a vampire survivor setting? What if? And then I got lost in it for a good 5 hours or so because my brain is spicy like that. But first, but first, let me unlock that Among Us person. Bakit ganito yung mapa nito? What the fuck? Where is the person that I need to unlock? Where am I? I'm here. Right? And then that's the salesperson. Oh, knife. I'm sorry to the people who expected super serious vampire survivors. We are unlocking the last person. Right, right. So, are we not a vampire town? Are we not living with vampires right now in the Philippines? Are vampires not a metaphor for people who are sucking the lifeblood of the people? Yeah, yeah. Actually, the vampires could be a metaphor for anything, but usually a metaphor for shitty rich people. Sometimes a metaphor for sexy people. I actually prefer them as the metaphor for sex. But I feel like Vampire Survivors is operating on the idea that vampires are terrible. Right, right? We'd all prefer the sexy vampires. Who is the sexiest vampire in fiction? Napaisip tuloy ako. Why? Is there ever a vampire that I was like, fictional vampire that I was super attracted to? Nosferatu, yung walang ilong? That guy? I guess. I'm not gonna lie, Bella Lugosi's. Si Bella Lugosi yun, di ba? Yung artista before. That guy as Dracula, kinda hot. Right, right? The black and white Dracula. Si Count from Sesame Street, pwede din. Pwede din. Safe ang finances mo sa akin. Madami akong pera. Oh my God, bakit may dila? Alright, kasi I'm on the Among Us. Wait. Wait, bakit mo kasasabog yung mundo? Kindly press the button to shift the planet's tectonic plates. What the fuck? I have 70 seconds. I was not paying attention. Bracer. Black and white Dracula, good way to join Steam. Yeah. Black and white Dracula is hot. Also, do the Adams family count? Because I actually wanted to like rewatch since it's Halloween, right? I wanted to rewatch all of the Black and White Adams Family. I have it. Though it's not through legal means, but I believe in the preservation of media. Therefore, I have a copy of the very, very old Adams Family. It's the Skin of a Killer Bella. Oh my god, no. No, I actually didn't read those books. My aunt's tried. It's like, Maggie, you like to read, don't you? Would you like a free copy of all the books of Twilight? And I, the Anne Rice edgelord, was like, you know, Lestat is the better vampire. Yuck, Edward Cullen, that's weak. I'm a serious goth girl. So, still cringe, but the opposite side of cringe is like, oh, yuck, Edward Cullen's so mainstream. I like Anne Rice. And imagine free books, right? I was a dumbass. I should have I should have gotten those books. But no. I was too proud. Oh shit, we evolved the knife. Nice. Lucky swipe. I was too proud. I was like, no, 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 no. Auntie, I don't care. I don't care if you like those books. Your taste in books are shit. I was a terrible person. I was proud. I was cringe. I used to wear all black. I used to be in a friend group of people who proudly called themselves goth. I wore pink once, one time, one time, and it was because I thought pink has a nice contrast to black. I wore pink one time, found out I was kicked out of the group. Ah, yes, to be cringe, to be young and cringe. And now I wear primarily pink because fuck them. That's why goth is a mindset, not, I mean, the aesthetic is also cool, but like, I don't think we should be banned from wearing pink. I don't think that makes us less hardcore. Come on. Come on. I still like the aesthetic. I still like the aesthetic, guys. But I also like pink. God. Oh, to be kicked out of your friend group for wearing pink. It's like I got reverse mean girls. I got reverse mean girls. What the fuck? Why are there sensors detecting whatever? Thought is a lifestyle. Right, 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 right. Let's pretend that I actually researched it. I I just wanna live and like enjoy my morbid shit about death. Is that not enough to call myself a goth girl? Come on. Come on. I think I'm a goth girl. I'm a goth girl, right? I say yes, I wear mostly pink. I Come on, I modeled part of my I put Leone Abacchio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as a part of my model inspirations that I sent Eloy. That should be enough, I think. I think I think I have proven myself. If you wear dark makeup, that'll be enough. Right, 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 right. I'm not wearing dark makeup. I'm failing right now. That's some bright. Well, my lipstick used to be brighter. This is fine. I think I'm about to die. What what happens if I don't press that button? What happens if I don't reach that button? Where the fuck is the button? Why is it up there? All right. I can't believe this game based on Among Us is actually giving me tasks. You guys want to turn on Twitch integration, but that would Twitch integration is fine if you guys are alive. If you guys aren't alive, Twitch integration will murder me because what Twitch integration does in this game is Every time that I need to select something, it's gonna give me a countdown in which you guys are given a chance to select the item for me. And if no one selects an item, oh, you're pretty dead. That's fine. I think it's super early in the morning for you guys. I also like haven't had a successful Twitch integration run in this game, to be honest. But yeah, so what it does is it gives me a timeline. It time gives me a countdown. Like, oh, you have to wait for chat to select an item for you for like 5 seconds, and then if chat doesn't select the item, the computer selects an item for me. So like it's RNG for the player either way. It's like 2 p.m. What? I always thought I was like streaming while it's morning for you. Was my whole life a lie? My whole life is a lie. My concept of time zones, fuck. But it's okay. Right now it's like 8:20 p.m. in the Philippines. I have 2 cans of beer in the fridge because tomorrow is, you don't even know your own time zone. You know what? Understandable. Tomorrow is a holiday in the Philippines. Actually, today is supposed to be a holiday in the Philippines. I don't know why the president didn't decide to declare Halloween as a holiday. That coward. But it's usually a holiday on Halloween, All Souls Day, All Saints Day, on November 1, November 2, because that's the time period when Filipinos, and if I believe, if I'm correct, Hispanic countries, other countries that were colonized by Spain, that's the period of time when we, oh my god, there's so many buttons, when we go to the cemeteries and visit dead people. Hey, you, we're gonna visit dead people on your birthday. Nice. Wait, that's tomorrow. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Come on. This stream's gonna get. Well, wait, is happy birthday still a copyrighted thing? Yeah. I don't think it's copyrighted anymore. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy na birthday mo pa. Happy birthday, come on. You're now of age, you can drink. Congrats. Drink moderately, drink responsibly. Know your limits before drinking outside. You can finally visit, yes, you can finally visit those. You know what? I was also drinking at 16. It's fine. They don't actually check. They, I mean, I wasn't drinking at pubs. I was drinking at home. But you know, the safety of my home. In the Balkans, it's normal. In the Philippines, they all just like let kids buy beer and assume that the beer is for the parents. Usually it is, but no one's gonna check. No one's checking unless if you're buying from a convenience store, someone's gonna check. Eh, yeah, someone's gonna check. If you're buying from a convenience store, from like a grocery, someone's gonna check. If you're buying from a sari-sari store, which is usually like a store that's connected to someone's house and is owned by the person who owns that house, no one's gonna check. No one's gonna card you. They're just gonna assume this child, what a great child. Buying drinks for their parents. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Such obedience. Such this place is about to explode. You can go to casinos again. Now. Nice. Nobody checked it. Only in casinos have you. You know what? It's fine. I feel like it's. I don't know. I'm the type of person who gets checked despite being an adult. That just happens when your height is 5. Um, when I was last in a convention and I was delivering a panel discussion, and I was given a co-host that I didn't know. I was joking to my friends about graduating as a VTuber, and he was like, "Oh, you're 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 in college. What course are you graduating from?" And I'm like, "But what? No, I'm an adult. I make adult money. Stop that." Probably didn't help that I was wearing a onesie, to be honest. So like, you know what? It was understandable. It was an honest and easy to make mistake. It's like, this girl in a teddy bear onesie in an anime convention must be a child. I'm like, you know what? Sure, understandable, easy mistake, easy mistake. I was what? Wearing a face mask, jumping up and down. They made me sit down on a couch on stage. My feet didn't hit the floor. That couch was rigged. That couch is a lie. Aren't college students like 20 or 21? All right, right, they're 20. I'm showing my age. So way back when, in the Philippines, college students were like 15 at the youngest, 20 if you graduate on time. Yeah, and then the government was like, wait, that's weird. We're weird. Our kids are going to college and they're still kind of dumb. So like, let's add some years in our high school curriculum. People didn't like that because tuition is expensive. So people were like, what the fuck? We're already paying so much on tuition. And you're like asking us to pay more additional payments anyway. The Are we the bad guys? Yes. Anyway, so like ideally now with the current system, when a student graduates high school at age 18, they can now find a job. The problem is most jobs, being jobs, would require you to have a bachelor's degree. Are you flipping burgers? Bachelor's degree. Are you making french fries? Bachelor's degree. So, you know, still sucks. It still sucks. The job market is still shit, but at least people are graduating with, with less brainworms now. At least we aren't releasing children into the wild. Imagine being 16 and just living in a dorm. A lot of like colleges here in the Philippines are like super far away from civilization. The good ones are at least they're like, yes, we are a bastion of knowledge. Therefore, we pick this random island or we pick this random plot of land surrounded by mountains, and this is where we set up a college where the teenagers will be reenacting Lord of the Flies. You would manage at like 60. Yeah, are you making pizza? Better be using that math degree to like cut that pizza in half with the right acute angles. Cut the pizza in 60-degree angles. And now that I think about it, I was way too young to be set out into the world, released to the world with beer. Yo, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Whoa! What? I know we can't see it because I'm like throwing so much shit, but what the fuck is that anime looking ass thing? What? Ah, that's a weird baby. Hello, weird baby. I'm just gonna eat some floor chicken now. What is that? It's not attacking me, right? I have no idea. What is this in Among Us? I've never played Among Us. I mean, I have, like, back when it was new for a few VTuber collabs and whatnot. Not exactly my cup of tea because, again, I'm a terrible person. Don't make me play those games. It's either I suck or everyone's gonna die. So take your poison. You're 100% sure this isn't from Among Us? Okay. So I would go back to playing Among Us. This weird babies there. It's like, I don't know. It looks visually interesting. When will the baby die? Oh shit. One, two. I don't like this weapon. This is the weapon that like puts codes. You know what? I'm too dumb to read the codes right now. I just wanna kill the baby. Kill the baby. Push the baby off the ledge. Oh, the baby's dead. The baby dead? Did we kill the baby? Kill the baby. And then I'm gonna check my email again after this round. Why the fuck are there flowers? Why are there flowers in my Among Us? I'm just gonna select always floor chicken just to stay alive longer. The colors make me happy. The fuck are these colors? Ooh. Dire news. The baby from a famous rapper found dead in a lake. Hello, Watayaro. Welcome, welcome. We're playing the Among Us DLC. I'm still waiting for the email for the Castlevania DLC, which was released like an hour, 30 minutes ago. I was like one of the people who got an email that, yeah, we're sending you a code. Don't worry about it. And then I think there's a few things on the back end that's happening, probably because this is a pretty big, the new Vampire Survivors DLC is pretty big. They finally got Castlevania. They finally got Konami to notice them. You know, from being an indie dev to having Konami going, yes, yes, you can make a DLC based on our one of our most popular works. It's like, good job, Bonkel. Used to be a one-man dev team for this game. Now they're like 25 people working on this game. Indie games are great. But yeah, yeah. I assume there are some things that are beyond their control. But I still have like a fuck ton of DLCs for Vampire Survivors, including the Among Us one that I'm just fucking around with right now. Yeah, welcome, Wata. Welcome. Our current topic of discussion is, were you too young when you went to college? And also, what bachelor's degree did they ask from you when you applied to flip burgers and like cook fries? Why there isn't any music? Oh, wait, is there? Ah, shit. Oh, the audio application was like down for a while. Okay, toto. Ah, so I've just been talking on toto. There we go. Is it here? There we go. Oh, thank you for the hydrate cream. Hold on, let me just. I'm about to die. One round is like 30 minutes and then death comes to find me. Quit? Revive? Nah. I quit. Yay, we finished the Among Us DLC. Hydrate. Red Adventure. You earned 100,000 base game gold. You can now crack open a can of beer. You can now ascend the adventure. You have unlocked Imposter. You've unlocked Genaro. Alright, that's what we got from there. Press to start. Wait, why are there two imposters? I'm not the imposter. Imp- huh, huh. We'll figure that out some other time. Let's play the base game. I'm gonna check my email first. Special. Lest people forget that this is still Vampire Survivors and not Magindara have fucking around with fun things. Huh, let me check all of those email boxes. It's not on spam. It's not on trash. Right? Still don't have the DLC. I guess we're playing normal Vampire Survivors then. Right? Right? It's Vampire Survivors, I swear. Ooh, Ignalia. Gains 1 mic every level. Giovanna Grana, which this character. This character cost. Well, it's not their fault. Some gamer bro shits are very, very mad that this character exists because I don't know. Look at her name, okay? It's clearly an homage to Giorno Giovanna from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. A lot of things in the base game are kind of like homages to like Castlevania, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, some stuff that has vampires. They're kind of mad that in the write up of Giovanna, wait, is it in the bestiary? Is it in the collection? I know there's like a write up about Giovanna that says, "All right, she's an enemy. She's she's like a mini boss." Okay, in the mini boss entry for Giovanna, it does says that she was like born a warlock, and then no, I decide to be a witch, and people are like, trans people in my fantasy game that ruins my immersion. It's like, bro, why does that matter to you? It's weird. Also, she's based on like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like, I mean, why are we fighting about the heterosexuality of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters? It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's like weird shit. What's a milk elemental? Defeat a total of 3,000 milk elementals. What the fuck is a milk elemental? Behold the blasphemy of lactomancy. These homogenized horrors were formulated to pulverize and pasteurize in the name of their intolerant milk mages. Anyone who's tried to cream them end up torn in half and half. This entry has been condensed for those who prefer to skim. Whoa, look at all the milk puns. Warlock sound cooler, usually because Warlock is usually used for like men. Male witches are warlocks, witches are females, or so I've been told. But like D&D has changed all of that for me. Imagine being a cool ass warlock and decide to be a male maidenless. Whoa, what's your problem with wizards? Wizards are cool though. They have spells and magic because they learn to read. Oh, magic. Okay, I'm gonna fight some milk people, I guess. Guess I'll fight some milk people. Oh, not Slash. What Arcana do we need? Gemini. No, I'm killing my own kind. My own kind. Too much hype for a wizard instead of being blessed. They just is education not the real magic. You're not a big fan of wizards. I'm okay with wizards. I don't see the difference between wizards and sorcerers, but also I'm like a D&D noob, so apparently there's a lot of difference, and I'm just like not that into it to know. I've only learned about the difference because of Baldur's Gate, and like that wizard character being very very judgy of my sorcerer character because I didn't get a proper education or something like that. Academia stuff. You think teenagers are petty? You think people are in the internet are petty? Nah, man. People in academia are pettier over the weirdest shit. You didn't put like, for you, assigned to make a write up, and in recognizing this person, you didn't say that they have a PhD, MS, DDS, JSD, and other acronyms. That person's gonna hate you forever. Academia, where the smartest minds gather. An STD, yeah, you didn't notice. Didn't you know that they have an STD? Did you not acknowledge it in their acknowledgement section? Fuck you. I've known so many people in academia who are like that. It's like, I know people in academia who are like just really, really chill, who are like, no, it's okay, it's okay. I know that I studied hard and I have like a PhD and expertise on this thing that like is very specialized and most people don't really think about, but it's actually important in our daily life. But it's fine. You don't need to acknowledge everything about me as long as I get to share the knowledge. And then you have these little shits who haven't exactly learned that much, but are like, oh yes, finally, I have a PhD now. Everyone must call me doctor. Which is really confusing because a lot of people just assume you're a doctor of medicine and not, someone with a doctorate. I have feelings about the academe. Maybe I should have taken a friend's advice and just turned my character in D&D into a wizard, but that feels too close to home. So maybe I'll never be a wizard. I already think too much in real life. Why do I want to roleplay as someone who still thinks I got an email? Nope. That was a blue sky, man. Academia people are the right. And they also like just assume that you understand what they're talking about. Wait, Feline's here? Feline, where are you? Academia people are like, they're really annoying. And I just assume like right now in my job I'm working with like some people who are experts in their fields, right? And I write. And my job is to make sure that the thing that this expert is yapping about is understood by people who can invest on what that smart expert person is yapping about because what he knows is super important. Unfortunately, the expert's like, oh yeah, common people. I don't have to explain myself to common people. Yes, you do. We need money for your project, you shit. Little shit. I, I told myself, I'm not gonna work in academia. I'm not. I'm not. Well, I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm still working for, academia adjacent people. It's great. I love it. I love knowledge and learning and being seen as a lesser being because I didn't. Because I'm not a scientist or an engineer or a lawyer or a doctor. I'm just like the writing monkey. Write my thing. Okay, master, I will write your thing. Damn. I thought I was going to kill vampires today, but I'm only killing my self-esteem. Myself. Isn't computer science good? Computer science is good. Yeah, it's great. I actually have yet to like work with computer scientists actually. It's usually engineers, lawyers, people with science degrees. Like natural sciences degrees as opposed to like mechanical stuff. Oh, lawyers are plain. Lawyers are super specific with their words. I mean, I understand, but at the same time, holy shit. Especially the power tripping ones. Oh boy. Like, I don't need a quiz every time I wake up, but okay. Maggie, What is the difference between tort and I forgot the other word? I don't know, sir. I didn't study law. Please flex on your students, not me. I just need to write this article. I just want to write where are the milk people that I'm supposed to kill. Those are the milk people. Oh yeah, is the audio working now? Like, can you hear? It's mostly pew pew sounds though. Although the soundtrack is fire. Chocolate milk is pretty good. Chocolate milk is great. And you know why we have chocolate milk now? Because the whoever science people, no wait, no. I don't know. I feel like some science person made the formula for chocolate milk and was like, or like safe to drink chocolate milk that can be sold to many people, and it was translated well, and that's why we have chocolate drink today, because whoever made the formula for safe to drink chocolate milk that can be sold to many people was not a prick. Maybe. Or maybe he's a prick. We just don't know. Imagine this, right? This is how they want, okay, papers written. Subject, assumption, experimentation, findings. Look for prior research about subject. There are none. Your paper is invalid because there's no previous research about it. Bullshit your way into explaining that you're the pioneer in the subject. Edit and rewrite your paper so it sounds more scientific and only people in academia would understand. The goal is for regular people to understand it. Nah, only smart people. Only smart people can read my paper. God damn it. Also, like, a lot of people in the academia, at least in the Philippines, right? A lot of like the smart scientisty people are like, I'm a scientist. I don't need to learn language skills. Oh my god. Oh my god. The grammar. The grammar is atrocious. And usually, yes, I understand. You are a scientist. You don't really need the expertise for language. But if you want your articles published in international journals, which is a requirement for some companies to like promote you, you're going to have to write a paper that people understand. Isn't Latin needed? I don't think it's needed. I don't think it's needed anymore. Is it still needed? Oh my god. My mom one time, right? I was like in between jobs and my mom was like, okay, I'll give you money. All you have to do is edit some of the articles some of my students have written. I like, bet. I will gladly edit articles for it is I, Maya Magindara, the family's writing monkey. I wasn't paid enough. I wasn't paid enough for that pain. What is subject verb agreement to a scientist? I don't know. That is for historians. Oh yeah. Used to be for also for people who like discover animals and like want to make fancy scientific names, but now you can turn your nerd shit into a scientific name if you discover a new animal. Look at all those new insects that are named after Pokemon. It's great. Yes. No, you can't. Am I gonna explain scientific names? Maybe. Oh, Pipi Kaka Frog. So a scientific name is no. No, I won't do that. I won't because I also kind of forgot. Um, Thank you for the hydrate reading. I had to move my camera a bit. Now is it working? Working now. All right. Yeah, the type of frog and its families and its specific thingy majig. I'm not a scientist. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, yeah. Pipi Kaka the frog. Man, what if there's an alternate universe and I just could be a scientist too? I got into a bunch of science schools. Like I passed the exam. I was just like, nah, I'm too cool for science class. Me, the person who wears all black and was a cringe goth, thought she was too cool for science high school. I'm sure there's a universe where you were in science. That's nice. I would be so insufferable. More insufferable than I am now. Communication is for nerds! Huh? Yeah, yeah. Just like, I want to study science. Because science is for nerds. Me having passed the prestigious science. I was like, no. No. Now, to be fair, the science school would have required me to live in a dorm. And that would be far from the town where I grew up in. And the town that I grew up in also had like a not as prestigious but still like quality wise still just as good science school. So I went to my town science school and not the city science school. Also years later, oh my god, I'm killing my own kind. I'm sorry, Mr. Merman. Um Years later, they found out that in that science school is, you know how you leave a lot of teenagers alone and they reenact Lord of the Flies. Yeah, so that happened, but like with science nerds, maybe it's because the pressure is too much. Or imagine like everyone, or at least a majority of the students in that science school are pretty much the types that are like pressured by their very very strict parents to excel and get number one. Okay, of the Flies, I've never read it in full, but like it's a story about how a bunch of boys of like, and by boys I mean like preteens to teens, but shipwrecked or like their airplane crashed mm, uh, in a desolate island, and so it's just them, it's just a bunch of schoolboys in an island trying to survive. They try to set up their own government. They set up their own power systems. It all just ends in murder. So like, great shit. Metaphor of life. It was like the most selected book for a book report in when it was a requirement in our high school. And I, ever the cringe edgelord, was like, nah, I'm not gonna read that because everyone's reading that. And I'm cool, so I'm reading Animal Farm. So people go crazy, yes. Hello, Yohei, how's the Castlevania DLC? Hindi pa pinapadala sa akin yung code. I got an email right nung, October. Long time no see, by the way. I got the email like October 30, 1 a.m. It's like, hello, Magindar. You rest assured you are one of the people who are on our list of people who are getting the DLC. You can tell your audience that you're making content for the Castlevania DLC. We will send you the code before launch. The DLC has launched like more or less 2 hours ago. I still don't have the code. Time zones though. Animal Farm is good though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you're busy. Okay, AFK. Well, Animal Farm. Animal Farm is good though, and also my mom had a rebellious streak, and she was like, my mom had a hardcore leftist activist face, and she was like, ah yes, my teenage daughter is reading Animal Farm. I shall help her. Here is my very old and very bookmarked copy. Do you need me to explain the concept, small child? I'm very excited for you to learn about how capitalism is shit. You should get the bundle if it's included. Yeah, and also right now I think even if it's not in the bundle, it's like 120 pesos. And then the other DLCs are like 62 pesos each. So now is a good time to get the DLCs of Vampires and Hyper. Still don't have it. game. I was playing the Among Us DLC earlier, and it was actually fun. All right, work well. Thank you for the hydrate to stretch relief. I forgot that it's 2 p.m. where you are. Whoa, whoa! I'm being drowned by common. Hold on. I really should put a cap on the hydrate relief. I say this every time, but I keep forgetting. This hydrate redeem ends when I run out of water. I should. I just ran out of water. I'm gonna take it as a sign to crack open a cold one. Because it's a long weekend. Your breath. I say TRP, but like the fridge is super close. Maybe make a timer. When's online co-op though? Do you want to? Gusto mong co-op? I haven't tried. I haven't tried, but I know there's co-op now. You only get to play co-op in this? Oh. I only play solo because I think I wasn't playing Vampire Survivors nung release nila yung co-op. I was playing Vampire Survivors when it was like super early released and like Among Us pa lang yung DLC. And then something shit happened. Now I'm playing it again. But yeah, let me know if you want me to turn on co-op. I think I might after this round. I was actually wondering, right, if the Castlevania DLC is out. If like both people need the DLC in order to co-op. Is there online? I thought offline. What? I can play online. Again, have never tried. I'll check. Maybe not now. May katabi akong kalaban. Wait. Nope. Permanent co-op vibration? Yeah, okay, fine. I think it might not be online. It's asking for controller vibration. I'm playing on the keyboard. Controller on my model is a lie. But thank God for like cloud save because maayos yung cloud save capabilities ng Vampire Survivors. I can play on the PC while I'm streaming, and then when I'm done, pick up the Steam Deck, load the same game file, play on the Steam Deck. Steam Deck, the best purchase that I made this year. Ever since I bought the Steam Deck, I actually haven't like used my Switch, Nintendo Switch, which is sad because I like my Switch. I like the Nintendo Switch. I like having physical copies of games, especially since like physical copies of games go on sale. But like Steam, like once it's been released for like months, just all physical copies of a game, the price will go down. But it rarely goes down on Steam unless there's a sale. So physical copies are still the best. It's just a lot of physical copies aren't available anymore. And that's sad. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm nostalgic. Maybe I'm afraid that one day Steam is going to go down and it's going to take away all of the copies of the games that I love with it. So physical copies are best. When am I going to have a physical copy of like Baldur's Gate, right? I want a physical copy of Baldur's Gate. I don't want to just keep playing Baldur's Gate on the Steam Deck only for it to like go bye bye when it's gone. If something happens to Steam, like if it crashes, what's gonna happen to all of my games? Also, recently there's been an issue that Steam had to clarify that hey, when you buy games from our store with the same price as almost the same price as buying a physical copy in your local game store, know that you're only buying the license to play the game, which can be revoked anytime. So like it doesn't feel stable, right? But it's so convenient though. It's so cloud and digital copies are so convenient. But man, I don't want to play. I don't want to. I also don't want to have to like buy a PS5 just so I can have some of the games that I like playing on Steam. Because PS5 games are so expensive. So expensive. But on the other hand, a lot of laptops also don't. Oh god, I'm old. They don't come with CD with CD players anymore. So like buying physical copies for PC games is kind of moot right now. Can't do it anymore. You can't. How will I show my love for Halcyon, the bear guy from Baldur's Gate now? How will I let everyone know that in another save file I fucked the tentacle man and it was great. I told him no, you don't need to transform into a man. I love you just the way you are. In fact, it's even better when you have tentacles on your face. Please, tentacle man. Distract me from vampire survivor's hell. Damn, this girl is just like my character is just like walking, strutting, shooting golems, being like, oh shit, I'm too cool. I'm so cool. I read Anne Rice and not quite. Ah, it was so cringe. Help me. Oh, I, I guess that came from for me. I unlocked the man that's made of milk. Okay, so what's ascend adventure? Ascending will reset all progress. No, no, we're not resetting all progress. Where's? Let me check my emails again. I feel kind of guilty. Feel kind of guilty. I do get if like future friends were like, no, we're removing Magindara from our list of people to get the code because I got the code for the what DLC was it? I got the code for the Among Us DLC. I got it for free. As long survivors went, okay, let me don't do you want to talk about Aswang survivors? You want to talk about the weird Philippine vampire survivors game that has been plaguing my mind since time immemorial. That was also not the note for the email for the DLC. It it was because I started playing this DLC. This DLC that's set in like Japan? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And I was like, damn, if they can make this for a vaguely Japanese setting, why not make it for a Filipino setting? Because I'm jealous. Because in this version of Vampire Survivors, right, everyone's like vaguely East Asian, vaguely. I mean, the fact that you're fighting the Orochi in the first round, I think it's mostly Japan. But yes, so so now I'm shy because now I started talking about it, and maybe that AU isn't exactly as great as I thought it would be. But picture this: the Philippines, 1890s. Spain has just sold us out to America, aka yay, the Philippines is independent, but not really. Spain leaves. And when Spain leaves, it also, the priests also go away, the Catholic priests, and with that, our protection from dark creatures that now have a grudge against us because we have forgotten them as gods when we turned our backs on them because we turned fucking Catholic. So what's left is a Philippines that has a lot of angry demons and not a lot of means to appease or protect from said demons because we've forgotten the old religions, because Catholicism, and also our demons are now pissed off. Our demons are now fucking pissed off. And the Americans come in because that's what happened in history. Spain and America was in a war. It had very little to do with the Philippines. Spain was losing the war. Spain was like, okay, fuck it. We're selling the Philippines and Cuba to America and we're yeeting out of these colonies. So this is what happened, right? Americans come in. Americans and American vampires come in. And American vampires were like, shit, this place is great. New colony, new world, new people to eat. The Filipinos have some like very chill, very fucked up monsters like the Danag. The Danag is Danag. I forgot what it's called. They're like the OG Filipino vampires. They used to be gods, and then at some point they were like, I think blood tastes good, and so those gods became vampires. We also have like the Busao from the south. Anyway, Philippines already has its own vampires before the Americans came in, but those vampires are like, yes, yes, we're back. Spain is out. Spain doesn't have the garlic and the process anymore. Americans were like, hey, new vampires, come here. Well, not really new vampires. Hey, tropical vampires, come here. Let's conspire together, right? The Spaniards aren't here. The Catholics aren't here. The Filipinos are struggling with this new political upheaval. Let's band together and let's find a way to be stronger together as vampires. Vampires together strong. Filipino vampires, no. Filipino as a culture, we're kinda. I'm not sure if this is the politically correct term. We're kinda tribalist. We're kind of like people from this region will only hang out with people from this region. People from that region will only hang out with people from that region. We have a 100 different languages, and each of those languages have like people who are very prideful and very tribalistic about those languages. That still exists to this day. Do not get a Filipino started about what mother tongue they were taught, what they learned. It's complicated something. Anyway, so vampire alliance happens. Filipino and American vampires end up with, well, at least some of the Filipino vampires and like the American vampires that are here end up with an alliance that, yay, okay, cool. We'll help each other out, take advantage of the Filipino people in their weakened state. Here's a big problem though. The Philippines is much closer to the equator than, say, North America, where most of the colonizers are, and it's very hot in here. Also, a lot of our plants, the native plants, kind of geared towards fighting evil. Like, I only know this because sometimes I would talk to my grandpa about aswangs and other monsters and what our ancestors used to fight them. And my grandpa would be like, oh yeah, you see that grass? You see that grass? That grass that's just growing in our garden? Take that, weave it like this, and then my grandpa would just like explain some complicated shit to do with grass that's growing outside that can be turned into a whip that can fight the vampires. Like, ancient Filipinos are great. We're great. We're resourceful. One of those plants are like got really popular during the pandemic because it just like looks cool as a house plant. And my grandpa was like, that plant, you can fight vampires with that plant. I'm like, grandpa, what the fuck? Anyway, enough about my grandpa lore. So, Americans, the vampires, they realized to properly conquer the Philippines, they're gonna need to get rid of the sun, or at least like lower its effects, because fuck the sun. Now, in the south of the Philippines, there lives this big bird, this big giant bird of prey that's made of metal. Its wings are metal, its feathers are metal, and it's essentially chilling as a mountain, just pretending to be a mountain hiding in plain sight because it's been defeated once before. And it's in constant pain. It's a bird made out of metal. What do you think it feels about the sun and the heat of the sun? It hates it. It hates the sun so much. It's a giant bird that hates the sun for very, very understandable reasons. The sun sets it on fire. I mean, the sun is too hot, makes its entire body hot. That bird, called the Minokawa, is in constant pain. And it's only hiding in a mountain because it's been defeated before. It tried to eat the sun before, and people fought it, and it lost. Actually, people yelled at it, and it lost. Was the lore, and the Minokawa was like, "Oh, people yelling! I don't like it." But anyway, for the sake of this story, the Minokawa isn't a win. Um, so the American vampires and the American Filipino Vampire Alliance of like just eating humans decide, hey, let's talk to the Minokawa. Let's get it on our side. Let's get it to eat the sun again. And then when it eats the sun, we're gonna attack the people during this heightened state of panic. And everyone wins. We don't get the sun. The Minokawa gets to eat. The people are dying, but eh, people are dying. But at least we get to eat. And so I think Filipino vampire survivors would start with that setting. Like, um, the giant bird has eaten the sun. It's constantly nighttime. There's a new government in the Philippines, therefore, everything systematically is shit. The Filipinos can't cope. It's being attacked on all sides. Its old gods have weakened so much that even if they would want to protect the Filipino people, they can't. The Some of the old gods are also pissed off and just turned vampire because fuck the Filipinos for forgetting us and forgetting their worship. Yeah. Hey, yeah. So that's the shitty situation that's probably going to be the start of the AU that I tried to write down before streaming but did not have time because overtime. Thank you. Yeah, that's the pilot. I might use that for something else. That's a 3 to 5 to 7 season. I Sure. Or it will go on Netflix. It will be super popular for one season and then it gets canceled. Now, like a standard for Vampire Survivors, right, is that we will have a bunch of heroes and a bunch of weapons. And I'm thinking the heroes would be like an albulario or a medicine man, a poet, a guerrilla fighter, maybe. Oh, I'll enjoy the fanfic. Yeah, that's true. Like the short ones do get a lot of fanfic. Maybe like a warrior from the south, from the southern islands who fights with, what was that one cool weapon that we have as Filipinos? We had portable brass cannons. It's very heavy. It's a cannon made of metal, and just people just lug it around and use it to shoot things. I forgot what it's called. It's good shit. It's a great weapon. It looks like something out of Dynasty Warriors. I forgot what it's called. That's what I imagine one of the weapons for like this game if it were set in the Philippines to be like a brass cannon, a whip made out of stingray tail because that's one of the weapons that they use to fight vampires or like monsters here in the Philippines is stingray tail, buntot pagi. Um, a knife, because why not a knife? Bamboo sticks, because why not bamboo sticks? For very basic bitches. Besides, you can kill a lot of things with bamboo sticks. Does it need to be sharpened? Not really. You just need to like know the right angles on how to hit things. Or maybe bolos. Nah, bamboo sticks are cooler. Bamboo sticks are cooler. If you've ever tried like, what do they call it now? They used to call it arnis. This martial art, this Filipino martial art that gets a lot of screen time in shows like Star Wars. And I guess Raya had it, right? It's that fighting style that's just essentially someone with two sticks. What the fuck is happening on my screen? I don't know. Where people just swing like two sticks around. I tried it. I tried it before. I tried learning it. You can cause serious bodily harm with just hitting someone in the right place, in the right angle, with the right size stick. It's great. Never do it at home. There's a kind of stick that we're not allowed to buy, made from a specific wood, because if you use that, on as a normal basic bitch student of Eskrima, you're not even like that trained or that strong yet. If you use it randomly on any person, you could kill. You could kill. A strong enough stick could kill. I am now talking about killing people. That's not good. That's not good. But yeah. I mean, technically, I'm talking about martial arts anyway. What is happening? Oh. Oh. Sauce eating. Oh, okay. I just got a notice that. Did you know tomorrow's a holiday? Yes. Therefore, I haven't opened this yet. Did the mic pick that? Ah, aside, but here. Oops. But I earned this. I worked 4 days this week. 4 days out of 7. I think that's a good run. I should have written that lore down. I should. I'm not. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably something else. Probably nothing to do with Vampire Survivors because. Huh, huh. Or you could write a fanfic. I haven't written in so long. Like, okay, I write for work. I haven't written anything for fun in so long that I don't know how to do it anymore. Most of my writing also goes to writing for fun. Goes to VTubing. And at some point this also feels like work sometimes. I mean, the playing games not so much. The promoting yourself is tedious. It's tedious, but it's needed. Or I could just chill and not be prideful and just enjoy the things that I'm doing. But I don't think people become VTubers without people who don't have like some level of being an attention whore is become VTubers. I feel like it's required. It's a requirement. Some ego, some level of abnormal ego is required to be a VTuber. Otherwise, would die. He tried to take notes and send you a clip. Nah, it's it's fine. Oh, you took your headphones out. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I'll remember this. I know my brain. I know that when I'm fixated on something, I will remember it. Most likely. I I feel like I rejected that statement immediately. But yeah, I remember this. I have this stream to remind me. I also have my current addiction to vampire addiction, Vampire Survivors to remind me. Actually, wish that I was talking to Den Mother Place about this earlier. Actually, wish that I could have joined like her campaign of Filipino vampires in Spanish times. I could have also just set this AU in like Spanish times, but I don't know the crux between Spanish and American colonization is like a period of time that's interesting to me. Probably because that's when Filipino identity gets super weird. Spoopy noises. Hello, Crimson Flame. Wala pa ako nung Castlevania DLC. I say the disclaimer immediately when someone comes in. Spoopy noises. I've been checking my email because they said they would send the code on launch day. And technically, it is still the launch day. So, like, if we get the DLC, we're playing the DLC. But, I would actually buy it if I wasn't promised a code. Kaso kasi I got an email from, like, the game devs that were like, yeah, you're on the list of people who are gonna get a code. I just realized that I thanked them on my tweet and I'm like, should I delete that? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Because may utang din ako sa kanila. I actually owe them because they gave me, I got a code for free of the Among Us DLC. I was actually one of the content creators that were drafted to make content for like the Among Us DLC when it was first out. But what happened was, I think may bagyo. When the Among Us DLC was released, there was a typhoon because it was around the same time. It was around Halloween time. And you know, Halloween time in the Philippines, that's like prime typhoon weather. So there was a typhoon and I think wala kaming kuryente for like 5 days. So by the time I could turn on my laptop, it's like, oh, I got the code for the DLC. Well, shit. Is it too late? And then nahiya na lang ako kasi I felt like it was too late. So like, nagulat ako. I was surprised when they were like, yeah, no, Maghintare, you're still on the list. Really? Right. There was a typhoon. There was a typhoon then and there's a typhoon now. Or I'm not in a place where I'm affected by said typhoon. But yeah. So like, I would understand if I never get the code. But disclaimer, I have the email that said, yes, you're getting a code. It's fine. It's fine. Still a fun game. If I never get the code, I'll probably buy the DLC eventually when I finally like finish all the other DLCs because Vampire Survivor DLCs are super cheap. Also, the game is cheap right now. It's like the game is 160 pesos, I think, the full game. And then each DLC is around 60 pesos, 62 pesos. Except for the latest DLC, which is 120 pesos because Konami needs to get its cut. Konami is Konami. I'm surprised and I'm, happy for the dev team, the small dev team that made Vampire Survivors kasi may basbas na sila ng Konami. Finally, they made a game based on Konami. One of Konami's like, right? Oh, right. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween. Yay. Yay. They made a game based on one of the most popular like vampire franchises. And then eventually owners of said franchise was like, yes, we will let you make a DLC. And I have seen like people stream the DLC before I was here. I was watching people stream the DLC. It does seem fun. They do use graphics from or like very very similar graphics to PlayStation era onwards of Castlevania. Your first character is Leon Belmont. Your first weapon is the janky old Castlevania whip that only goes up down, left, right, and diagonal in those directions without any control on where those directions go. It's fun. I think it'll be a great DLC. I just wanna play it now. I'm impatient. Future friends, please, baka naman if you're watching, please send. Future friends, please send DLC. If not, then I'll be streaming. If I don't get it today, I'll either stream Vampire Survivors next week, or if Homie Cypher isn't released tomorrow, then tomorrow. Because may inaabangan pa akong game tomorrow eh. Oh shit, I got an email from Pilin. Pilin took notes! Yay! Bamboo sticks can kill people, that's right. Um, yeah, so like, I'm actually looking forward to the release of Homie Cypher tomorrow. I just made the mistake of not checking kung anong time zone yung release ng Homie Cypher, because sometimes October 1 in the Philippines, in like Steam listing, like this thing is released October 1, but it's October 1 American time zone, which is October 2, super early in the morning for Filipinos. So maybe I won't be able to play Homie Cypher tomorrow, but Homie Cypher is also a horror game that I'm interested in. Its premise is, well, it's an otome game. It's a dating sim. It's a dating visual novel. Its premise is you are, a basic bitch otome game protag. You're a girl in a schoolgirl uniform with amnesia. It can't get more basic than that. But you find yourself in a basement or a warehouse, and the only other people there are very, very scary horror movie looking men. Like, there's one guy that looks like Sadako. There's one guy who just has a sight and wears a hood. There's one guy that's just chopped up body parts. There's one guy that's just the creepy face that looks at you from corners. And an additional challenge is those guys. Shit. Yay, we unlocked shit. Those guys are speaking in a different language. They're not speaking in English or any language that you know. So you have to decipher their entire language so you can talk to them. And there are tips and there are clues, and some of the guys do like give you a basic tutorial. Like one of the guys will point, like it will point to himself, and he will say a word that means like me, and then he will point to you and he will say a word that means you. You can translate from there. It's fun. It's great. It's also a horror game and a dating sim. Two things that I enjoy that I didn't think would have a combo. I hope that it will have a release tomorrow because I think the developers are Chinese, so that's a similar-ish time zone from the Philippines. So want to play that tomorrow. But if that doesn't happen, then why are there two menus? Cannot be damaged but disappears after reaching the current time limit. Nice. Whoa. I'm poor. I can't afford it. I'm looking forward to playing Homie Cypher tomorrow. If Homie Cypher releases in my time zone tomorrow. If not, Vampire Survivors or Baldur's Gate. I have hyperfixations that cannot be fixed. Leave adventure. Please, please, Peter Friends, may I have code? Peter Friends, can I have code? Let me just check Twitter super quickly. Just in case the message is there. Just in, just in case. Verb. Why call it Okay, other people have not done it. Let's go. I'm not alone. Update, I'm not alone. Other content creators haven't gotten their codes yet. So, oh my god, they didn't reject me. I was so worried. I was so worried. They were like, Maggie, you're banned from playing Vampire Survivors now. It is forbidden. You have been rejected because you yap too much about Philippine mythology. And this is about fun vampires from not the Philippines. So yeah, apparently just have to be patient. Codes are coming out. I'm about to lose Nope, I still have battery. Alright, can wait it out. I can play Vampire Survivors with guns, which I don't understand, but I'm willing to give a shot because Vampire Survivors with guns. Listed weapons get +1 amount. Character's main weapon and its evolution get +3. I This is still Vampire Survivors, guys, I swear. I feel like I'm that SpongeBob meme of someone looking outside going, damn, everyone's having fun with the Castlevania DLC, except for me. Maybe this is a PR strategy. This is a PR strategy. Make the content creators fine for the deal. What is Vento Sacro? This is new? Is this from this DLC? I don't think this is from the Guns DLC. I don't know. I'll look into it later. I also don't have any special feelings towards Contra. It's a game that I never got to play. Never got into video games until I was old enough to earn my own money. Well, actually, I was already into video games. It's just I didn't own my own games. Played crossbow. Flies are transforming projectiles that spin in place. What does that look like? Oh, oh, that thing. Oh, I'm very confused. I should probably have played this DLC as a standalone. Or like read up on combos for playing this. So if you don't know what DLC you would like to get from Vampire Survivors, I guess that's what we're doing now. It's trying out DLCs. Hello, Vampire Survivors. Please give me the code. Please give code. Please? Please? Maybe if I ask nicely, please, Vampire Survivors team, please give me DLC for Castlevania. I advertised it so well to my very niche and very small following. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it's kind of weird that you were giving me a free code, but then it's only $2, so maybe it's also fine. I don't know. I just feel lucky, I guess. I just feel lucky that I'm getting the code regardless. Sometimes when you get free stuff, you wonder, do I deserve free stuff? I'm just gonna own it. I deserve free stuff, Magindara. Deserves free stuff. I, Maya Magindara, Cannibal Mermaid VTuber, who has been dabbling on TikTok and like playing around with paid and not paid content. Because paying for follows is what, 25 pesos? I wanted to know what would happen. I, Maya Magindara, Cannibal Mermaid VTuber, folklore nerd, granddaughter of a guy who just was like, hey, make this whip out of grass. It's fine, grandchild. Deserves nice things and free DLCs. Where did my shield go? I regret losing that shield. Also, I accidentally ate that chicken. I don't think I was supposed to eat that chicken. Man. I have to like consciously make an effort to talk while playing Vampire Survivors. Otherwise, I will tune out and just shut up for like 3 hours straight or more. And maybe some people like that. Maybe some people like people who are silent, people who aren't blurting out stream of consciousness shit. That's what I'm doing right now. But. This is fun. This is fun for my brain. Crossbow! Done. How's everyone's Halloween doing? Is everyone doing fine? Are you dressed up? Are you trick or treating? Were you a shitty god when you were growing up? See you laser. Fires a piercing projectile. Probably shouldn't be making weird combos of weapons that I'm not familiar with, but oh well. It worked when I was playing the Among Us DLC. Maybe they're sending the codes in alphabetical order and I'm letter M. So somewhere in the middle? Oh, what the fuck happened there? I have killed 434 things. I think this was supposed to be a collab or an homage to Contra, which is another game that I have yet to play. I realized like today, right? Like I did not play the same video games as people of my generation have played. Mostly because we couldn't afford video games when I was growing up, so I never played Final Fantasy VII. I tried at some point. I did try to borrow like a friend's CD of Final Fantasy VII so I could play it. Not on a PlayStation, but on an emulator because I didn't own a PlayStation. And also, at that point, PCs were more powerful than the PlayStation anyway. That CD was hella scratched. So when I got to the scene, when Aerith died, and it was supposed to be fucking emotional, the game crashed. The game crashed, and I've never picked up Final Fantasy VII again. So I missed out on 7, on 8. I think I played 9 up until the boss battle, which is usually when I tune out when I play Final Fantasy games because I think, no, I don't want the fantasy to end. I'll play it when I'm emotionally prepared. And then I'm never emotionally prepared. So I never end the Final Fantasy game. Except for, I think I only finished 6? Because 6 is the best. Otherwise, never finish a Final Fantasy game. Thank you for the hydrate redeem, BB. BB, I still don't have the DLC. Also, I'm drinking beer. Thank you for doing the small animals hydrate round. I know we're all streaming tonight. All small animals are like, it's Halloween. We gonna stream. Gonna stream. Man. Yo, what the fuck happened to my gun? Bakit naging uod siya? Huh? Which gun is this? Which gun was that? Which gun had worm mode? I like that gun. Whatever gun that was, I wasn't paying attention. Whichever gun had worm mode, it's great. More of that, please. Worm bullets. What if new model outfit? Welcome to my stream of consciousness shit. What if new model outfit, but it's just me and my teenage god years? Eh? No? Cringe? Whatever. It's going to my list of goals. Maybe I like the phrase tropical gothic way too much. As someone who has never read that series of short stories, I should invest on Nick Joaquin books. Stream, take note. I'm investing on Nick Joaquin books when I get the last tranche of 13th month pay. Unless I use it to buy VTuber shit. Never mind, it's going to VTuber shit. Hold up. I have an ebook reader. So I could get the ebook now and then buy the physical copy later. Hmm. That's so smart, Magindara. You're so smart. Anyway. Hello. Hello. Future friends and DLC. What the fuck are those worms? I've never played Contra before. Is this normal? I thought Contra was a game about. Oh wait, is Contra set in outer space? Is that it? Is that what's happening here? Am I not fighting vampires? Am I fighting aliens? Are there alien vampires? That would be scary. I feel like that's a sci-fi concept that has been done. And if it has been done, I wanna read it. And if it's written by Olivia Butler, even better. Okay, I'm surviving. It's been 10 minutes. My weapons are still shit. I haven't been building them. Long gun, spinach. Maybe something will build with spinach. I don't know. I don't know the weapon combos for this DLC yet. Wee. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh shit! I'm dying! I'm dying! Okay, there we go. There we go. Level 6 cooldown reduced by 20. I wanna say milliseconds? Is MS milliseconds? 20 miles. 20. No, I think it's milliseconds. 20 millions. 20 monogamous relationships. 20 mice says. Mice. River. What the fuck is that? What's that flying thing? It looks so cool. What is the gun DLC and why am I playing it? Oh shit, there are so many absorb. Whatever. Absorb balls? Oh, there's something that I can go to there. Okay. I have been avoiding the free weapons. That was stupid of me. Free weapon. Free weapon. Free weapon. Wonder how Moshi is doing with her horror game. Also, is mouthwashing worth buying? Probably yes. Maybe eventually. Maybe after Homie Cypher because Homie Cypher was surprisingly expensive. The game is 900 pesos. And I would still buy it. Because I've been pining for that game since the first iteration of its prologue, of its demo tab. I'm weak. I need closure. What happens to Mr. Crawling? Why is Mr. Chop chopped up? Will the boys... Am I the real monster? Will the boys forever be monsters? Why is the red guy trying to kill me? I have so many questions. I am belatedly realizing that my mom bought a lot of my god shit clothes for me. Support. Support your daughter at her cringiest of phases. What is this gun? Long gun. Cooldown reduced by 20 milliseconds. Alright. Where's the question mark? Okay, it's over there. Which means... Oh god, it's down there. Oh god, I'm trapped. Oh, that was a trap. I have to fight my way here. And all of my guns, they just shoot forward. Because of course they do their guns. Alright, I forgot that I have wings, but I also want the projectile thing. Also maybe shoot this. Well, time has stopped. What's that? I get a plane? Evolved long gun? Yo! Yo! Yo, okay, that was worth it. That was worth it. Long gun is great. I feel very Gradius right now. Where is... Oh, right here. I have to go find a way to cross that river so I can get to the other side. How do you evolve that? Oh, okay, that's how you evolve that. I need to get to the coffin. I need to unlock another character. How I'm gonna fight the monsters by the coffin, that's 5 seconds later Magindara's problem. Oops. 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 Oh, oh shit, I'm dying. I'm dying. I was stupid. I got trapped. Okay. Okay. Forward. Forward. Kill all those monsters. I'm still alive. What monsters do I have to kill to open this coffin? Do I just need to survive for like 15 minutes? Oh, that's the monster that I need to kill to survive to open this coffin. That's a weird monster. Hello? Nope, that wasn't the monster. Close enough. Okay. This one, slash. I don't think we have anything that slashes. Oh, wait. Oh! Thank you, Bill Riser, but the vampire is in another coffin. Okay? Okay. Just gonna accept that as fact. Yo! Yo! The DLC didn't go live until 11 a.m. Okay. Ah, ah. Whoa! I have a code! I have the code! I have the code! I have the code! Toto! Hold on. I'm just gonna need to survive for 15 minutes in this game. We got the code! Hold up. Just need to survive for 30 more seconds. Also, I want to reply to the email, but I might dox my real name, which I don't because I use my VTuber name when sending it. But at the same time, every time that I end an email, I'm just like, the automatic response of my fingers is best. Maya Magindara's real name. Procopio Magalpok. Or something like that. Something old sounding like that. I survived 15 minutes, okay. I'm dying. No, let me die. Let me die. Let me die as I get the DLC. Okay, am I dead? I'm dead. Right? Your PC, your code. Right? I, we finally have the DLC. Let's fucking go. We are. Did not save the game. I'm an idiot. Just got the Steam wallet code. Yes! Let's fucking go! DLC's here! Oh my god, I, I got so excited, I lost my game controller. The DLC is here! I have it now! I have the code. I will thank this person after stream. Oh, it's not in the adventure section. So where is it? Engineer. Unlock condition. Find and open the first coffin in Old Castlevania. So it's just one stage? Is it? Is it just one map? Okay, who am I most comfortable with using? Yo, she looks like a sailor soldier though. What if her um Popea? Giovanna, wait, let me just unlock this Joe character. Let me check my power-ups. Okay, that seems okay. Um Still haven't unlocked Conchetta. That's sad. I should do that. But not today. Not today. Today is Castlevania time. Oh, permanent 25% pickup range and minus 30 max health. Okay, you know what? I am most comfortable with Antonio Balpese. Start. Where is it? Where's the Castlevania map? There it is! There it is! There it is! Castlevania! Wait. Um, I'm probably gonna be playing for a while, so I shouldn't risk. I shouldn't risk my phone using battery. Plugging my phone, plugging my phone so it doesn't have Castlevania DLC. Let's fucking go! Okay, hurry, Arcanas. Oops. Oh, a window opened. Whoops. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Give me Castlevania. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Look at those zombies. Castlevania zombies. I actually like the only Castlevania I finished. I think is Ecclesia, and then I have on the Switch the successor kind of to Castlevania Bloodstained, but also never finished it. I tried Symphony of the Night, which is the one with Alucard. Also, never finished it. Anything that requires me to read maps, I'm probably not gonna finish that all. How did you get Antonio to have so many whips in the get-go? Hello, Mickey-kun. Think I think the game is just faster, so it looks like he has many whips. But I think I just have it set up to hyper mode, so time is faster, and it looks like he's hitting more. But also, yes, we finally have the Castlevania DLC. I've never played Castlevania. I'm a fake fan. I watched like Nocturne but never finished it because I liked it so much. When I like something, I don't want it to end, so I don't watch the ending. I also watched the first Castlevania anime. I didn't want to see Alucard sad, so I didn't watch the season where Alucard was sad. So also didn't finish it. I also didn't finish any of it. I'm a fake Castlevania fan. But still, how do I get down there? Oh wait, no, I have two whips apparently. I had level 2 whips. Okay, I had level 2 whips. That's why I had whips immediately. I had an Arcana that just gives you two whips immediately. How do I get there? Oh wait, I have to find. Oh, that's the map. Alright. Right, that's the map. It's an Arcana. Yeah, I think it's the beginning Arcana. The first one. It automatically grants you two of a selection of basic weapons. How do I get down there? Is this one of those hidden forest paths again? Because God, I'm already bad with directions, and then you give me hidden forest. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. But hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm finally, after 2 hours of streaming, we all get the DLC. It's been out. It's been out for a while, but I think they waited for the DLC download to stabilize for everyone before they gave the codes to content creators. Display a detailed map when in Code of Cat. Map! Is it gonna help me? This is kind of helpful though, not gonna lie. Why is there a skull? What does that mean? Is that an item? Is there... This Castlevania just works so well with this game. Which is understandable because I think it was one of the main inspirations for like Vampire Survivors. I'm happy that Konami actually like allowed for this DLC to happen. Although I don't think Konami is doing anything with Castlevania anyway. Aside from like the anime, which are great. Yo, what is that? That's a snake with a sword. Medusa with a sword. Does it mean it exploded or is it just effects? Okay. I think I think those are just effects. I want to unlock the first Castlevania character. So we have to go to wherever the question mark is on that map. It's not a very detailed map, but a map is a map, and I feel like if it were more detailed, I'm more likely to get lost. Because life is filled with irony, and some of those ironies are I get lost when the map is detailed. But when the map is not detailed, we're fine. We're doing okay. DLC is here. Finally getting to play it. I have to thank Future Friends, the publisher of this game, for sending content creators. Oh, there's the coffin. Alright. Just have to fight a few monsters. Be able to open this coffin. Why is it in an enclosed space? Oh, fuck my life. Weapons. Ooh, beer. Okay, I still don't have like the Castlevania related weapons, but we're gonna get there. We're just gonna need to open this coffin. I think I might have to defeat the weird dinosaur man. Is that a condition or is it that whippy? No, it's not. Yeah, there it is. Who do we get? Who do we get? I'm gonna pretend that I know who is. Thank you, Antonio Balpese. But the vampire is in another coffin. Okay. Who do we get? Leon Belmont joins the survivors. Should I buy the Castlevania collection on Steam? Oh no. Oh no, this advertisement is working for me. I am susceptible to advertisements. But also, I want to buy the one that has Ecclesia. Ecclesia was a great game. The plot twists were sweet. The art went back to not being anime because I think around the time when I was like thinking about playing Castlevania, that was the time when they shift art styles to anime art. And I didn't like it. I kind of like the old gothic feel of the old art. Because as we've spoken about earlier on this stream, I am a shitty. Oh my god, those are the enemies that are annoying to fight. I am a shitty goth girl. It's not just the face, Mom. Just because I wear pink now. And there were probably a lot more reasons why my teenage friend group has abandoned me after I wore pink as a supposed goth girl because I thought pink had a good contrast with black along with grace. But it's not just a face, Mom. It's not just a face. The mindset. Wait, why do I have? Right. It's like God. Do I capitalize on this? Do I want a light? I don't think I want guns right now. I think I'll just reach 15 minutes in hyper game time. And then I can change characters. It's fine. Whip. DLC is out. We can all play as Castlevania characters and Vampire Survivors. Tirajitsu. Axe. I must ask you a question. Ooh, an Arcana! 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 I need to unlock more Arcana. I don't have enough. Randomatsu. Awake. What's this one? Chaos in the Dark Knight, Gemini, Slash. I think Slash. There's so many new weapons they had to change the icon size. Wasn't this small like a few minutes earlier when I was playing this game, like before I installed the DLC? The icons weren't that small, but they added 40 new weapons in the DLC, which means as a newbie to this game, hey, Araya Rose, welcome! Welcome, Raiders! You're just in time for me to actually get the code to the DLC. Hello! Araya Raid, come out with your hands up! Pulis ako, papaligiran na namin kayo. Sumuko ka na. What are you doing? Is it art? Is it art? You have great art. Araya Rose, Ivet. Ivet. Yo, you were playing Metaphor? Papaligiran na kita. Yes. Susuko na. Yo, susuko ako si Cardo. We're playing Metaphor. I wanna play Metaphor. I'd have to buy it for Steam though. And my Steam Deck is kind of full because I installed Baldur's Gate and it was all over for my Steam Gate memory, my Steam Deck memory. It was like, nah bitch, I'm full. Didn't buy enough memory. I wanna buy it. Or it's gonna get released on Switch 2, right? Like when they upgrade the Switch, that's when they're releasing it to Switch. I feel like Metaphor is one of those games that I want to own a physical copy of and not a digital copy like Steam gives, because I wanna own Atlus monster games like forever. Those are things that I want to own even if I've never finished any of them. Except for Persona 4. Only Persona that I finished. But yes, hello Raiders, welcome. I'm Maya Maginder, Cannibal Mermaid VTuber. Right now, I realized that after I debuted, I've just been playing horror game after horror and fantasy game after horror and fantasy game. I've been playing the first Fear and Hunger, Baldur's Gate. I went back to Vampire Survivors because the game publisher Future Friends actually has me on their list of people who can try out the DLC for free. So now we have the latest DLC. This game that was inspired by Castlevania and made by a small team of people finally caught the attention of Konami, and Konami was like, yes, you can make a Castlevania DLC. So now we have the Castlevania DLC for this very easy, very fun to play game. You don't understand how it works? It's fine. It's easy. Just get a weapon, walk towards the monster. The computer will hit the monster automatically and you just kill things repeatedly and survive for at least 30 minutes. That's the game. That's Vampire Survivors. What else? Tomorrow I'm planning to play Homie Cypher. It's another horror game, but it's an otome game horror game. That's also a puzzle game where you translate a new language in order to talk to weird monster men. Anyway, thank you for the raid, Arai Rose. If you feel like you need to rest or chill, I'm just gonna play Vampire Survivors until what the fuck this gate is closed. I'm gonna play this DLC until I feel like I've unlocked enough. Wait, I was planning to die. Kill me! Kill me! Yeah. May prologue. I think you wanna check out if Homie Cypher is for you. Yes, it's the monster fucker game. Wait, Automod. No, you will. Automod, you will allow the term monster fucker on my sacred chat. On my chat, I'm trying to die. It's fine. I'm not dying. It's a monster fucker puzzle otome game. That's also horror. It's like someone went, what does Magindara play? I'm gonna make a game specifically catering to her interest. And it was that. It's Homie Cypher, the Monster Fucker game. It releases tomorrow. So like accidentally, after debuting, I just ended up streaming horror game after horror game. But I like 2D horror. I'm not a fan of 3D horror only because I'm bad with maps and my devices are kind of too weak to render high quality graphics. But yeah, I like horror games. I get scared easily, but I also like overthinking concepts and symbolisms and whatnot. I also like folklore, so I guess why not like horror? How do I die? I want to change characters. I want to finally use that one Castlevania character that I just unlocked, which is Leon. I want to say Leon Belmont. It started with an L. And it feels like uutangan niya ako ng madaming pera. So like, I think his name was Leon Belmont. Yeah, there we go. Cowman! Cowman, please kill me. It will be an honor. Thank you. No! I accidentally pressed revive! Okay, yeah, it's there's no option to die, it's just survive. The hot one? Wait, what does he look like? Google. Now I need to know. Leon Belmont. Ew, he's so white. Why is he so white? I mean, he's hot though. I'm not gonna lie. This is the art of the Castlevania that I like. When Castlevania like turned anime art, I tuned out. Not that I was playing, I just looked like looking at the pretty art. Okay, so Leon Belmont. Leon Bermundo was a knight in Europe during the 11th century and the protagonist of Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. Lost both parents when he was young and knighted at 16. Good friends with blah blah, blah 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 blah. Went into a castle, he has a whip and a gauntlet. Okay, so he's the first? He's the first Belmont? What what does his what does his shitty sprite look like? Why am I still alive? Let me end my run. Why is my build too strong? Let me die. Let me die. Let me die. He's the first of the vampire hunting Belmonts? Damn. I can't die. How many revives do I have? Do I need to fight the boss? Is that what I need to do? There's a boss right there. There's also meat. What? I've the only Castlevanias that I played are like Symphony of Night and Ecclesia, which is great. I love Ecclesia. Otherwise, it's just an exercise on how much I can get lost in a map. Very much. So much wasted time, so much wasted effort. Why is my revive only? What is happening? Bakit ako naka-only revive? Jet, pakikila na po yung revive. Jet, I no longer wish to be revived. Jet! Jet, kill me! I wish to play as the hot Belmont one now. Please. Please? Ooh, these monsters are kinda hot. Ooh. Ooh. It would be an honor to die. It would be an honor to die in a hot monster's arms. Please! Why am I killing them? Okay, I still have like 6 minutes, I guess. I can survive for 6 minutes. I can fine for 6 minutes. Why am I still alive? I say as I keep upgrading my weapons. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Well, technically 2 minutes. Third. Yes! Shoot the thing. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Fine. Huh. I'm not dying. I feel like that's a boss. Why am I not dying? Oh my god, is that a wolfman? Wolfman, please kill me. Oh no, that's not. It's a person on a two-legged horse. And Castlevania enemy designs are so interesting. Like usually I'm like, ew, medieval Europe, that's so boring. That's such a boring setting. Castlevania though. Oh, and I guess Fear and Hunger. I guess no, now that I think of it about it, I'm not boring. It's not boring, it's just I am a hipster and I hate popular things, and because medieval Europe horror is so popular, I'm like, ew, I don't like that. It's so popular. Ew, ew, popular things. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Finally, acceptance. The first step to growth. Accept. Step 1. Accept that you're the problem. Step 2. Hot monster man. Why am I not dying? I'm surrounded by these. I'm surrounded by these weird leopard things. Do I just enter this? Is it? Ooh. Ooh, I'm trapped now. This is how I die. Never mind, I can escape. Guess I'll just survive 2 minutes until death claims me. I've evolved another weapon. Hello, Kurosawa, the fine. Kuro, you're a Castlevania fan, right? May Castlevania DLC na ang Vampire Survivors. I mean, it's been out since like 7 p.m. But I think they waited for like the game to stabilize before they sent the codes to content creators. So this is my first run. I just unlocked Leon Belmont, I think is his name. Yeah, it's your first time. Okay, you're probably gonna have to play the first part of the game. No, wait, actually kaya mo. Kaya ba siya? I think you can do it with just this one, the basic game and the Castlevania DLC. Because the only thing the other DLCs add, oh my god, finally I'm dead, is like more weapons and settings. Defeat Malphas, unlock Leon. I didn't know it gets intense and then you can upgrade your weapon. So like around the later stages, all that you'll have in screen are weapons and enemies dying. Once, na-upgrade mo na yung lahat ng weapons mo, it's just you walking around and everything dying. Okay, I think I unlocked Leon. Kakasimula ko pa lang yung first round. Leon Belmont. Also, there are like other DLCs. I guess I'll show them. There's Legacy of Moonspell. It adds Japanese-based weapons and characters. Emergency Meeting. It's Among Us. It's an Among Us DLC. Not gonna lie, actually good. Actually convinced me that Among Us is a horror game. And then Operation Guns, which adds guns. And then I think there's another DLC that adds more fantasy. And then Castlevania, which just released today. Old Castlevania. Defeat bosses to unlock new area. Okay, Leon Belmont, show me. Show me what you do. Finally have a Castlevania-based weapon. Beginning. Oh, gets one amount. Okay, plus one whip. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's the old school whip. Yung super basic directions lang. It's the whip that just has the basic directions. It's the Super Nintendo. Go Leon, go. I don't control where the whip is going, by the way. Go Leon, just hit whatever, I guess. Also the floor chicken, the roast chicken that heals you. That's a basic thing from like the base game. That's how much the base game likes Castlevania. That's how much the base game was inspired by Castlevania. You get healing items from candelabras. my god. Nangahampas lang siya ng whip. Go, Leon. You can do it. This game makes me want to buy Castlevania. I'm not immune to advertisements. Now I want to buy the Castlevania collection. But, wala kasi siyang ano eh. I want Symphony of the Night. I want the one with Alucard. That's the one that I have memories of. Well, it's on sale. I mean, malapit na ang 13th month pay. So I guess I can splurge on video games. I guess. Because I want this. I also want to get mouthwashing. I keep buying horror games that I don't play while they're still hot. I want to get this. Castlevania mouthwashing Homie Cypher. Cyberpunk is also on sale, but I'm not sure if kaya pa siya ng memory ng Steam Deck ko. Oh, when will start? Right? Sony, please. Castlevania's on sale until November. Yung sweldo ko, November. Yung sweldo ko, November 10. You know what? That's what credit cards are for. Bad video game purchases. Malapit na ang 13th month pay. It's fine. It's fine. 13th month pay. My hamster will forgive me if he doesn't get a new toy next month. God, if they, what's the enemy that I really, really dislike fighting in Castlevania? Hindi ko siya na-encounter eh, the Medusa head. The one that turns you into stone. You miss the Danag sessions, I can say it again. I can repeat the lore now that I've said it once. It's fine. I think the people that were here earlier are no longer here. So please ask me about the Castlevania. About the Philippine Vampire Survivors lore that has been plaguing my head ever since I replayed Castlevania. Nainggit ako kasi there's a Castlevania DLC. At Castlevania, there's a Vampire Survivors DLC. God, I wanna buy Castlevania. This advertisement is working on me. There's a Vampire Survivors DLC that's set in Japan. And I got so jealous and I was like, what if Philippines do? That's what happened. I got jealous. And now, future friends, Pulse, if you're here, if you're watching, please, Philippines setting. It's set in Japan. It's actually great. You start by fighting the Orochi and losing. And then you pick yourself up from there. So I was thinking the Philippines lore would be like, how does it start again? 1890s. Spain has just sold us out to America. Spain pulled out most of its Catholic priests that are specialized in exorcism and other skills that you need to keep the demons out. And so Filipinos are left in a country where the old gods are either too weak to protect them or vengeful and turn vampires themselves, like the Danag and from the north and Busao from the south. So the Philippines faced with a very, very confusing political upheaval because you went from like Spain to America and you still don't know, are Americans friends? Are they not friends? Because at this point, I don't think the war has started yet. Or like has officially started, the Philippine-American War. No children have been shot in bridges. Yeah? I wanna say... Muntik ako nang ibagsak yung elementary school history, so don't take what I say as fact. This is a shitty AU. So around this time, right, Philippines kinda weak. We've lost the protection of the old gods, and the Catholic priests from Spain have abandoned us without passing down the Catholic lore of getting rid of demons. We have our own demons to contend to. We still have like the Aswang, the Danag, the Busao, all the other things, the Tiyanak, the Sigbin, the Fuck, there's so many. I can't think of what to say first. Tikbalang, San Telmo. We have our entire Castlevania lore right here in this country. And then, I'm looking for the next boss. The American vampires are here because I am that goth kid who read way too much Interview with the Vampire and Vampire Chronicles. And I was like, what if Lestat and Louis in the Philippines too? So it should be around this time, right? I forgot. I don't know the timeline. So the American vampires get to the Philippines. And they're like, shit. So here's this place that we just colonized. And they already have some very, very vengeful, very angry vampires who might be willing to help us out, right? Let's start speaking Konya. Oh my god, like, have you tasted this champorado? Anyway, so there's this Americans get here, including their vampires. They're like, okay, there's this country. It has a lot of monsters that can be our friends. Filipino monsters, kind of like Filipino people. We're not very united unless we have a common enemy. So some of them are like, yeah, I'm willing to befriend the American vampires if it means we get to eat more Filipino people. So weird alliance between American vampires and some Filipino vampires happen. And they're like, okay, okay. The Filipino people, they're weak. Bimbi, but it's Louis. That's right. I forgot how Bimbi talks like. It's been a while. It's been a while since I tried to copy Chris Aquino's voice. By the way, she's like legit smart. Anyway, enough about Chris Aquino. No, actually, I'm going on this tangent. I met Chris Aquino once in a marketing event. I was a journalist then. And I swear to God, you can ask her any question. She will, one, answer it seriously. As long as it was a marketing event. So, like, we're not allowed to ask showbiz shit. But, yeah, I met the horror queen. That's alright. She is good at horror movies. But, yeah, if you ask her anything about the product, she will reply seriously and so convincingly. And then, during the course of the conversation, she will also be able to mention the other things that she's endorsing so seamlessly. It was after I checked the recording that I was like, holy shit, she actually mentioned Chowking in this unrelated question that isn't about Chowking. And that's when I was convinced, like, Chris Aquino actually super fucking smart, super smart. Plays an idiot on TV, but like, and probably doesn't make the best um life decisions. She's how did I see this described when I was reading up on Baldur's Gate? She seems like someone who put a lot of her stats in intelligence and not a lot on wisdom. Is what Chris Aquino feels like to me. But she's very smart. Okay, she's very smart. Back to Vampire. I forgot where I was in Vampire AU. Alright, so Filipino vampire. Her power, yes, she's so good at product placement. Damn, I have to watch Feng Shui. Actually, my my love for horror media is super recent. So I missed out on a lot of like 2000s and 90s Filipino horror movies, and also I'm still too scared to watch The Leader because that feels too close to what my actual job was. And you know, social media. But I also want to watch it. Anyway, unironically good. I think, ooh, Sukob, okay. The only thing I know about Feng Shui is someone died under a lot of cans of Red Horse because that person died. And that person was born during the year of the horse? Yeah. Yeah, good shit. Taba ng utak nung nag-isip nun. Okay. Okay. Nakalimutan kong asa na sa Philippine AU. Great. So, Filipino vampires and American vampires have a shaky alliance. American vampires also realize we can't bring out our full potential in the Philippines because it's the tropics. Therefore, we don't exactly have times when the nights are long and the days are short. It's almost always equal, at least compared to America. And also the sun. super fucking hot. So what do? Easy. They just find a way to get rid of the sun. Because somewhere in the south of the Philippines lives this giant bird who's been like hiding out as a mountain, as a metal reserve for so long after it was defeated by the people. See, this bird was big and made of metal, and the sun's rays hurts its very existence. It cannot stand the heat of the sun. So once upon a time, this very same bird, this giant bird of metal, tried to eat the sun and lost. Yeah, it's the Minokawa. We're talking about the Minokawa. So what the American and Filipino vampires did was find the Minokawa and they were like, "Hey, bird, listen. This time you're stronger, we can offer you protection. So attack the sun again." The Minokawa attacks the sun. The vampires kill off the people who were there to fight off the Minokawa, usually by making very loud noises. But anyway, vampires killed the people. Minokawa attacked the sun. Philippines now embracing full darkness, or at least temporary darkness until they get the Minokawa to spit out the sun, because that's how folklore works. And now the Filipinos have like darkness, two sets of vampires to fight, and one giant bird that's probably making a lot of noise in the sun. And that's my Vampire Survivors AU. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. There's an ad while I concluded it. Good job, me. I should write this down. I should actually write this down. Future friends, Paulche, if you're here, please hire me. Or not. Or not. I'll find a way to use it as something else. I also just want a Vampire Survivors where I'm allowed to use buntot pagi and portable brass cannons and anting-anting as weapons, and maybe fight as a siege expert called Cheska Dagohoy. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you for listening. Madaming salamat po. Please buy Vampire Survivors. Because it's on sale. It's on sale. So if you've ever been interested in picking it up, it's only like, I think the base game is 150 pesos. It's, I mean, it's also like not that expensive by default, but the base game is so much cheaper right now. And the DLC, I think the old DLCs are 60 pesos. The Castlevania DLC is 120. Hey, thank you for the what? Thank you for the sub. I need I forgot to make a sub command. Thank you. Please enjoy your emotes. They are very cute. They were drawn by Ayaya Tsuki, or like Aya Anagolay, one of the members of Balangay Live. That's based on the goddess of lost things. And the other, some of the the other emotes are made by Wanikok on Fiverr. Also makes quality emotes, so please follow them. If you're looking for emotes, they're great. They're great choices. I think Aya is open for commissions right now. Also, yes, that's my favorite emote right now. That's my favorite emote, the Gendo emote. I had to explain to Wanikok what Gendo is. I was like, can I get the Gendo pose? Wanikok was like, excuse me, client. What the fuck is the Gendo pose? Maybe not. He didn't say it like that, but I, I kind of forgot that Evangelion is old and I'm old, and not everyone remembers the very iconic Gendo Ikari pose. Even if it's been memed to death. I was supposed to fight a boss. There, it's okay. Aging happens to all of us. I am 555 years old. And will be 555 years old next year. And the year after. It lives on with your emotes, that's right. Or, until Evangelion becomes trendy again. I've been seeing some of like my kohais from college anime club promoting anime from 2008. They're like, watch. Do you not have anything to watch? Watch these retro anime. Oh, my back hurts so much. Watch the first version of Higurashi. Also, here's this retro and horror anime called Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue is retro now. Although I just watched that show like last year, still holds up. Actually holds up better now in the modern era than it did probably in 1998 when it was more of a warning and not a thing that's real and can happen to anyone in this modern hellscape of social media. I should probably watch Paprika. I should probably watch more Satoshi Kon stuff. I like Tokyo Godfathers. I like Perfect Blue. I like what was the other one? Fuck, I'm a fake fan. Uh Millennium Actress. Millennium Actress was good. I was crying so much. He ran after that train. Oh shit, I can't go there. That door's locked. Go, Simon. Hit everyone with your basic, very directional Castlevania whip. Yo, it evolved! Evolved Alchemy Whip. Every third activation fires additional. Whoa! I think my whip is just faster and spits out fire. Damn. Good job, Leon Belmont. Proud of you. What was the combo to get it though? Ah, okay. It's the whip and tiramisu. Also, if you're like new to Vampire Survivors, you're going to have to memorize a lot of weapon combos. But there's also like a cheat sheet that you can open on the save menu if you pick up the right item in the right map, which is probably the third item that you'll pick up anyway. So you'll be fine. There's a lot of people that like min max this game to high heavens and like make a lot of like combos and setups and guides. You can play it however you want. Because if this was the type of game where people were like very scary and strict about how it should be played, I wouldn't be here. Because I'm a coward. Quit. I don't want to revive anymore. I want to see what I unlock. Unlock Alchemy Whip. It's a basic weapon now that I can use in any game. That's it? That's all I unlocked? Alright then. That's sad. Start. Who else can I unlock from Castlevania? So there's Leon, there's Sonia, Trevor. Oh, I know Trevor. I know Trevor. Trevor's the one from the anime. There we go. Finally, a Belmont I know. Christopher. Who the fuck is Christopher? Evolve the Alucard Swarm. So confused. What's Castlevania? Everyone's using whips because of course they are. Simon. Evolve the Jet Black Whip. Juste. Richter. Um, Julius. Of course, Julius is here. Julius sounds familiar. I have no idea who he is. Grant. There's just Grant the Nast. Is this a joke name? Grant the Nast. Hey. Probably not. Probably a real Castlevania character. Now I have to search. Google. Okay. Text to speech. Who is Grant the Nasty? Grant the Nasty is a character. He's real. He's a real character. There's someone named Grant the Nasty. Okay, Grant the Nasty. Oh, he's from Wallachia. Why is his art like this? Oh, okay. That was not. Okay, this. Yo, he looks kind of cool though. Protagonist of Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Club. Okay, his history is long. We don't have time for that. John Morris. Jonathan Morris. Sama Cruz, yo! Yo, he's here. Charlotte Olin. Si Oh, Siva! Oh, I know her from the anime. Yoko Belnades. Oh my god, it's going to take so long, but you can unlock Alucard. Eric Lecard. I just realized that there's so much Castlevania. Do I really want to play this? Now I'm intimidated from starting. Hector. Just Hector. That's just his name. Hector. Okay, Hector. Maria Renard. And Shano. Wait, I feel like I know who Shanoa is. Are you? Are you the character from Ecclesia? Ecclesia! The girl from Ecclesia is unlockable. She's unlockable. I have to unlock Alucard first. Gonna take so long. I'm still going to be playing after the stream. Okay, understandable. Have they receives a hidden Svarog statue at level 5, gets a bonus to most stats when Vampire Killer is equipped. Okay, I need to find the special pickups. Okay, Leon, we're going again. Going again. At least until I unlock that one person. Go, Leon. Attack them with your funny directional whip. Left, right. Select start. Do I want to use the Among Us weapon? Or could reroll. Fire one. There we go. How do I like not use the weapons from the other DLC? That's something that I haven't figured out. Because I have all the DLCs and weapon selection has gotten so much messier. Okay. Where do I have to go? Oh, there's... What is that angel thing up there? Okay, I'm going to the angel thing up there. Wait, hold up. Minimizing the map doesn't help me. It doesn't. Oh, that's so far away. Okay, it helps me. It's so far away. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. I only have beer. Hello, Japan, sir. Happy long weekend, Luke. We finally have the Castlevania DLC. But nasa atin na yung DLC. What's that weird meat thing? I want that weird meat thing. Okay, I'm going to find that weird meat thing. Bible. Because banal tayo. We axe because it feels like it's just very Castlevania to be throwing around an axe. So I have a whip, an axe, fireballs, the Bible. Yes, more alchemy whip. New alchemy whip. Masarap ihalo sa sandwich. Talo ang miracle whip. Wait, why did I make an advertisement for that? You know what? Sometimes your inner thoughts just win. Sometimes they just win. Your intrusive thoughts just become outer thoughts. What do I need to pick up? How do I open that gate? Can I jump off the window? No. Can I fight those things? Do I want Silver Wind? Defeated enemy might drop hearts. How do I evolve Silver Wind again? You know what? Sure. Open Grimoire. Silver Wind. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Hindi man sila maglalis dito sa uban nga unsa. Equips. My brain is tuning out. Why did I drink beer? Because I can. And it's the long weekend, and I was on overtime for 2 days straight. I should probably drink water after this. Iraji soup. Oh, that's why I'm not dying. I bought so much revival items. Okay, okay. Oh, it's the tiny guys. Masarap manipa ng pandak kapag hindi na ikaw yung pandak. It's great. I understand the appeal now. Fuck all people anyway. Am I close to... What's that, Angel? How do I reach it? Can I reach it? Go. Go, Simon. No, Leon. Go, Leon. Whip it. Oh, how can you whip it? Was Castlevania music always this good? I asked as someone who's... Damn it! Napapabili ako ng Castlevania. Putang ina. Itong larong to. Like, play Vampire Survivors. It's affordable. But it will tempt you to buy... What's that? Fuck. Ano yung pinulot ko? Bigla na lang may babaeng hubad. Play Vampire Survivors. It's an affordable game. Might tempt you to buy expensive games. Because the other DLC is based on Contra. I checked. I was like, I wanna play Contra. 1,000 pesos. Why is it so expensive? It's an old game. That's also my problem with Live a Live, which I want to play, but can't. Okay, that's still locked, I guess. I guess I have to fight some bosses. Oh, that's a... Are you a boss? Are you a boss? Can I fight you? Alchemy whip. Tamaan mo with your very basic left, right whip. And the designers must have had like, wait, all of the Belmonts use a whip. Does this mean that all the Belmonts have the same moveset? Or did the developers of Castlevania, of the Castlevania, Ooh. Did the developers of this Castlevania DLC actually find a way to make 10 plus iterations, different patterns of basic bitch whipping? Damn. They probably have to. We'll never know until we unlock. Sino ba yung next? Si Sophie? I need to get more of those naked ladies in the fetal position. Naked fetal ladies, let's go! Oh. Give me weapon. Yeah. That's not a weapon, but that will do. I don't know what effects are gonna last longer, but... what's that? Save. Teleporter! Teleporters exist now. Alright, teleporters do exist in Castlevania. From what little I've played. Right. Everyone get down. May boss pa sa baba. There's a boss there. I feel like some point, I'm gonna have to end stream because it's almost 11. And kahit wala akong trabaho tomorrow, I am getting sleep. And will probably still play either Vampire Survivors or Baldur's Gate after stream. If you see me online and it's those two games, I'm fine. I'm doing okay. I'm thriving. I'm using Origin Will to be buddies with Karlak. I'm trying to be buddies, but it might end up as a romance soon. Anyway, I'm going to try and make Mintara fall in love with a wizard. Those are my goals. And also unlock Alucard in Vampire Survivors. And maybe actually tend to my farms. In my farming sims that I have abandoned ever since I started on my horror and fantasy shit. My horror and fantasy binge. Okay, where is the boss? It's in the forest. Wait, nakalaban ko na to eh. Do I have to fight it again? I guess. Not sure if I'll get anything from fighting this boss. Again, for the end time. Axe. Yo, that's a lot of weapons. I think. Can I evolve Anthony with now? Yes, I can. It's evolved. Requires Tira G's. Alright, I guess Leon is stronger now because I evolved this weapon. Oh, I know what I can fight. Ano yung nandun sa taas? Whatever's up there, I'm fighting it. Why is this enemy glowing? I got more Jesus books. I don't know why it's the King James Bible specifically, but it's the King James Bible now. Go up. Okay, think a few steps up. I'm starting to see enemies that I don't usually see. No wait, kalaban ko to kanina when I was like Antonio Belpais. And I couldn't die. Yo, is that a boss? Okay. Okay, this is a boss. Let's go! Whoa! Whoa! I remember this boss. I think. Behemoth? This is Behemoth, right? Behemoth? How do you pronounce Behemoth? Google. Google. How to pronounce Behemoth. Go Google. Let me know. Oh, it's muted. Okay, tell me how to pronounce it.
Behemoth.
It's Behemoth. Okay, I'm Filipino. It's Behemoth. Behemoth kasi. I'm Filipino. Anyway, behemoth. Okay, that's a behemoth. It feels weird. The Filipino in me says behemoth. Behemoth talaga eh. Guys, why is it pronounced like a letter I if it's spelled with an E? English is confusing. Be like Filipinos. Spell as you pronounce. Pronounce as you spell. I think I told Mopo this, but I used to have a neighbor named Bjorn. Rock Riot. But because we're Filipinos, it's pronounced Bjorn. It's great. Simple system. No one will mock you if you mispronounce Bjorn. Because it's spelled like Bjorn. And Bjorn seems like a name. We've had worse names. Where's the next boss? Okay, there it is. Cowman! Cowman, please let me die in your arms. My god, Cowman takes too long to die. Rock Riot. Is this like an area I can enter? No. Is this an area I can enter? Also no. Is there anywhere here that's an area that I can enter? The answer is, I guess not. Alright, let's go here. Pick up that item. Can I enter this area? Also not. What does Rock Riot do? Is this gate open? No. Is this a gate that opens? Probably in the future. Nasa dulo na ako ng map. Therefore, do I go back in the castle? Bjorn is your next D&D character. Si Bjorn. It's spelled Bjorn like B-J-O-R-N. But it's pronounced Bjorn and you get to correct everyone that says Bjorn. I wonder what Bjorn is doing now. How is legit the name of our neighbor's kid? Like at 6 p.m. you will hear screams of, "Oy, Bjorn! Umuwi ka na! Hanap ka na ng nanay mo, Bjorn!" Only when I was much older did I find out that it's supposedly pronounced Bjorn. Because I think I was reading something and I read it out as Bjorn and I got mocked by a friend. Like, I thought you were good at English. Why are you pronouncing Bjorn as Bjorn? Because it's Bjorn, okay? It's like Italian. It's like Bjorno. I soon found out that that's not how you spell buongiorno. Anyway. Man. What a great name. Was actually not my most annoying neighbor. Was actually pretty like stable, mentally stable as far as I remember. It's been years. I think at this point he now knows how his name is supposed to be pronounced. I'm not sure how he's introducing himself. Imagine if you were like this kid, this guy, and you're named Bjorn. But all your life, your family has pronounced your name as Bjorn. And now that you're older and the internet is here, people now know it's supposedly pronounced Bjorn. But you grew up all your life having it mispronounced as Bjorn. Do you just like correct people? Like, you're at work, you're a salaryman, you have an important client. Your important client is just like, "Yes, Mr. Bjorn, it's very nice to meet you." And then you have this shit eating grin. And you're like, actually. You're so ready to correct him. It's pronounced Bjorn. Okay, now I wanna be Bjorn now. Man, I wish my name was Bjorn. What if I have a kid just to name it Peter? No. Stupid reason to have a child, Magindara. Almost as stupid as having a kid and then like with someone with the last name of Fernandez just so you can name the child Lucy. Don't do it. Not worth it. Not worth having baby and having giving a child an education and probably like raising a child. No, no, no. Just role play. It's safer. It's less expensive. Write a story. Write a skit. Do not have a child. It's the hormones talking. It's the end of the month. Your body's going, what the fuck? Why don't we have a baby yet? Do not let those thoughts win. Even if it would be funny. It's only funny because I'm drunk. Okay, there we go. It's out of my system. It's out of my system. We're fine. We're sane. It's almost 30 minutes in this game. Therefore, I have to die. Not by choice. It's the game sends death to kill you like it's Persona 3 when you last for more than 30 minutes on a stage. That's it. That's how it works. It's not like Holocure, which will like just give you a boss fight. No, the boss fight here is Death himself. Or herself. We never actually asked what Death's preferred gender is. Death could be a girl. If life could be a girl, then Death could also be a girl. I'm dying in game. Ah, my brain isn't working anymore. Too much Vampire Survivors has killed it. That's my excuse. It wasn't there to begin with. What the fuck? Oh, there's that. That just like one shot us, I guess. Obtain Stallion Gate after defeating Giant Bat. Unlocks heart refreshes. No, I don't unlock a new character. Fuck. But I want Sonia. Do I know who Sonia Belmont is? No, I don't. I still want her anyway. That's also enough vampire surviving for today. It's been like 3 hours. My brain has turned to mush. I have like I have yapped. I have yapped so much on my AU that was a product of Vampire Survivor Brainworms. Once again, thank you to Future Friend Video Games, the publisher of Vampire Survivors, for giving me and so many other content creators the chance to play the DLC at launch. Are people still streaming? They must. It's a long weekend, right? So I'm sure they're still streaming. If you're a subscriber, this is a raid message. If you're not a subscriber, this is a raid message. Thank you, Araya Roste, for the raid. Thank you, Ken Mother Place, for the sub. Enjoy your eats. And I'll see you probably tomorrow because they're releasing the Monster Fucker game tomorrow. And of course, I want to play the Monster Fucker game because I'm a monster fucker. I forgot to look for someone. Look for someone to raid. What kind of horror game to want to watch? Everyone's playing horror games. Someone I know still streaming. Everyone's still streaming. Okay. Oh my god, is that Hades? I like Hades too. Okay, let's go. Wait, let me just check. Oh, mamaya pa-raid din to. Patay tayo eh. Okay, she's still streaming. Let's raid Pia Mahalia. She is playing Hades 2, which is also another game that I really, really like. And I'll see you next time. Maya muli. Paalam. Bye-bye. Where's my screen?